Hey everybody, Wisdom here. Finally convinced myself to go ahead and knock some of these traps out. There's just so many of them, and I don't know if people even care to see them unboxed. That said, I think it's important for two reasons. One, so you know what traps are out there. Maybe some of them are picked over in your region or you don't know to look for them. And two, they've got sculpt names and they have trap names. So I err on the side of caution and detail, so here you go. That said, we just opened the Haunted Hatchet, and what I'm going to do now, this is actually all of my undead traps that I currently have. We're going to come in here and we're actually going to do this trap. This is the Grim Gripper. That, again, is 100% correct as the official trap name. That said, the sculpt name, I'm not 100% sure. If I had to guess, I would say Hand. Again, I've sent off for official confirmation. As soon as I get that, I've got a sweet spreadsheet I'll release to you. You can use that as a checklist or whatever assistive tool you would like. That said, you've got Trap and Blazing Tear. Keep in mind, not everybody lives the Skylander's lifestyle, so some people do need to know that this is not a Skylander, that it actually serves a different function, and then hopefully some employee can come along and tell the person, kind of walk through, or if you happen to be in the store, perhaps you can lend a helping hand and sort of right their ship and get them going down the right course for themselves or their children. Or someone cool in their family that's older that happens to also play Skylanders because they're awesome. That said, Undead element located right there. That lets you know it's an undead trap. It'll work with your undead villains, i.e. Wolfgang. And coming around to the backside, put it in the portal, capture the villain, play as the villain. It is that simple. Only compatible with Trap Team, i.e. not backward compatible. Hopefully moving forward we can continue to use these guys. Otherwise, that will be a bit of a disappointment. That said, packaging is slick. It's got the prismatic look to it. I'm going to try to get this thing opened up for you. And let's see. I am guessing it will be taped too, because this was like a round 2 one for me. It is. So what I'm noticing is like the Wave 1 traps, if you will, the labels were not taped to the packaging. The Wave 2 traps, they've all been taped to the packaging. Just a little observation, again, not that many people care. If you want to keep that, go ahead and cut the tape or cut it out like you would for your storage. I'm not that type. I'm content with the trap storage trays. The way I like to get them out is to start at the base, and then they pop right out. This right here, again, it is the Hand. I assume it will be the Hand sculpt. That may change. It is not 100% confirmed. What is 100% legit is the fact that this is called the Grim Gripper. Now, I never noticed this until I unboxed the Grabbing Gadget trap, which is the Tech Hand, just a few seconds ago. But at first I thought that was a callus, or like some sort of a wart or something like that on a monster. That could also be an eye. I know it's kind of hard to see with the camera, but kind of right there in the middle of the hand, it really does look like an eye. I know it's hard to see through the camera, but trust me, if you were here in person, you'd be like, hey, that does look like an eye. So will that change the sculpt name? Possibly. I don't know. Again, once I hear official confirmation back on that, I'll let you know. What I do know is this is a sweet trap, in particularly for the undead element. It's almost like you've got a grave down here and this is coming up. It's very similar to the legendary Hand of Fate back there. That said, $5.99. I got it on sale, so it was probably less, or one of them on sale. You know how the deal goes. But it's a very cool trap. I would highly recommend this one for the undead element. That said, make sure you are subscribed here on YouTube. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. My personal site is oneofwisdom.com. I have also created the Skylander Club forum. It is the place to be for all things Skylanders. It's geared towards the serious collectors, the serious players. People that want to share tips and tricks, have access to the detailed information. I document and archive. And that's kind of what our user base is. It's kind of the hardcore players and collectors. So if that sounds like you, I encourage you to check it out. SkylanderClub.com/forum. Once you're there, if you like what you see, sign up. We would absolutely love to have you. That said, make sure you are subscribed once more. If you're on Twitch, follow me there. You can join in on the live streams. You can chat. We get some pretty good stuff going on those chats. So be sure to check that out if you get a chance. But for myself and the Grim Gripper, we're going to go ahead and get this last one freed up for the undead element. And we will catch you back here next time.